Okay. All right, let's see check the hair, check the lip. The lip looks good. The hair, it does its own thing. It has its own life. We're here, we are here. We are here and we are going to make a video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Lily. Wow, I literally have not been on here in a very long time. I think the last video I made was in 2018. So welcome back to my channel, or I guess I'm welcoming myself back. Obviously, as you can see, I am very different now than I was in 2018. The first thing that's really changed about me is I am non-binary and I use they, them pronouns. I'm also not bisexual, I'm gay. So that's another thing to unpack because I know that one of the last videos I made in 2018 was how I knew I was bisexual, and I'm here to tell you, I'm not bisexual, I'm just gay. I don't like men at all, and I realized that, I would say, a couple of years ago now. It hasn't been like the oldest discovery, but it hasn't been like the most recent discovery of mine. I would say, yeah, in the past 2-ish years, I've been like, oh my god, wait, I don't even like men at all, I am just gay. Another big thing that happened in my life is upon my non-binary discovery, I also discovered that I had top dysphoria also, like heavy top dysphoria. As you can see from my binders behind me, I did get top surgery, and I actually filmed pretty much the entire experience from the consultation to the surgery itself. I mean, obviously I didn't film inside the surgical room. That would be disgusting. I don't think anyone wants to see my mangled, cut open chest, unless you like that kind of thing, because I know some people do. But anyway, did not film in the room, but I really filmed like the entire experience. I filmed me getting my bandages off, my 6-month post-op, because I'm already 6-month post-op, so I really filmed the whole entire journey, and I'm gonna share that with you all. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get those videos edited, but I already filmed them, so I know that that's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, ever since I discovered I was non-binary. YouTube videos helped me a lot. I don't think I would have been able to discover my gender if not for YouTube. Gender education has just become a focal point of my life, and I'm very passionate about it. So much so that I created a theater company called Euphoria Theater Company that is dedicated to uplifting trans, queer, BIPOC narratives that focus on joy and resilience. There are so many narratives and stories focused on trans, queer tragedy, and I was sick of it, truthfully. I think the last time that you saw me, I was a freshman in college, and it's my 2nd year out of college. I really noticed that when I was in school, like I said, all the narratives were tragic. Either the trans character died at the end, or they died at the beginning and the trans character wasn't even in the show, and the straight cis people are they're learning a lesson from the trans person who died. You know, it's just like, all these narratives are just so tropey and overdone, and I'm like, can't we just show queer joy and queer liberation and resilience instead of tragedy? Because obviously there's tragedy, but we don't need to be reminded of it or focus on it. We have an Instagram if you want to check it out. We also have a website called euphoriatheater.org, and on Instagram we're Euphoria Theater Co. And we just did a production in Boston at the Boston Center for the Arts. There's so many pictures and some videos and things like that on the Euphoria Theater Instagram and website, so definitely check that out if that's something that interests you. It's a huge part of my life, so obviously I had to talk about it. Anyway, besides graduating from the conservatory and starting my own theater company, I also wrote a one-person show called Girly Girl. It's pretty much a queer trans coming of age story that focuses on what happens when a child who's influenced by social media plans their life out before even knowing who they are. And truthfully, the whole show is kind of why I stopped YouTube. It follows like my journey from starting YouTube You know, there's like the scene queen era in there. You've all seen me grow up. I mean, that's pretty much what Girly Girl is. It's like, sorry, I'm gonna get emotional because I'm, Girly Girl itself means a lot to me, and one day I would love to share Girly Girl with you guys, with you all. Girly Girl is my baby, my child, my life. Writing that show was very cathartic for me because I had a lot of guilt for stopping YouTube, and I felt like I let a lot of people down stopping it. But I kind of realized that a big reason why I stopped making YouTube videos is because of dysphoria and gender, because, you know, my channel was so beauty heavy, and that's fine, and anyone can wear anything, anyone can wear makeup, anyone can do skincare, anyone can do nails and stuff like that. But I think like it took me a really long time to accept that part of myself. What happens when you're assigned female at birth? It's like makeup, fashion, whatever. Like, that's why I named my show Girly Girl, because I was a girly girl, right? To society's standards, I still am a girly girl, but I'm not a girl at all. I created the idea for Girly Girl in a class at BOCO. Like, it was just like an idea. It was like, what if I made a show that had to do with like my gender, but also like YouTube somehow, and they like intersected. Like, that's really all I had the idea of. I was like, I don't really know what it's gonna be, but I feel like it could be something. Like, summer 2019, I discovered I was non-binary. Fall of 2019, I had the idea for Girly Girl in the class. And then the summer of 2020, when the pandemic happened and everything shut down, I had so much time to write Girly Girl, and I wrote all summer from May until, you know, August. I was writing Girly Girl. I used journal entries from that time. I used old YouTube videos. I used anything and everything I could really to tell the story. And because of COVID, it ended up having to be a film. And I played like all of my characters in drag. Like, there's like scene Lily, teen Lily, college Lily, you know? It's like all the different versions of me kind of like in one, which was fun. And I also played like my mom and my dad in drag. I played my brother in drag. So I played a lot of different people in drag. Drag is something that like really liberated me. And throughout the experience of doing Girly Girl, I get emotional again. Throughout the experience of doing Girly Girl, it was like, wow, like I can like love makeup and love dressing up and like love nails and like love all of that, but I don't need to like do that as my everyday self, you know? Like, sometimes I don't want to wear makeup and I don't want to have nails. Like, listen, after I filmed with the nails, I was like, I don't need those on my fingers. Well, I do love nails. I love doing my nails. But what I'm talking like long nails. Not for me in my everyday life, but drag Lily, you know, loves the nails. Drag is something that just like totally opened my eyes to like, wow, I can love all these things and not love them all the time in like every context of my life, if that makes sense. For example, today I'm wearing a little makeup, but I don't always wear makeup, and I'd be totally comfortable not wearing makeup on camera. Once the film was done and the Capstone Festival happened and everyone saw the film, I applied to the Orlando Fringe Festival and I got in. And so I took Girly Girl to Fringe. Orlando Fringe is so queer. Like, if you ever get a chance to go to the Orlando Fringe Festival, you must, because it was incredible. I literally had such a great experience and I recommend it to everyone. Anyway, but yeah, so Girly Girl isn't over. I really want to further develop Girly Girl. I definitely will. I just don't know when. So I'll let you know when I do decide to further develop it. I feel like I need to reapply my latte lip. Latte lip. I love this stuff. And then after Orlando Fringe, I was like, you know what? I think I want to go to cosmetology school. Let me tell you, that decision to go to cosmetology school was like so random. I was at my coffee shop job and I was just like, you know what? I've always wanted to do cosmetology. It's been something that like was very important to me, as you all know, from the time I was young until, you know, my teen years and in school. I did makeup for the shows, stage makeup, film, special effects. Like, I never stopped doing makeup and hair. I just kind of focused on theater, but you know, when I was in school for theater, there were shows that I just worked on makeup for and like just worked on, you know, makeup and hair. It was always something that was in me, and you know, drag and with Girly Girl, and I did all those looks and things, and you know, it just like made sense, especially too because I had so many wigs in Girly Girl. I actually have a wig wall now. It's like over there, kind of like a la Moira Rose, like that kind of thing. We love the wig wall. As a non-binary person, cosmetology school was wild. I was very nervous going in. I was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Like, are people gonna like understand my gender? I was very, very nervous, but I had a lovely experience. I loved all my teachers. I had so much fun doing the hair, the makeup, the nails. I'm like a nail person now. Like I never thought I would be again, but like I love doing my nails and I do them myself. Anyway, my point is I loved cosmetology school. So if you want more videos on cosmetology school or even just how to navigate cosmetology school as a non-binary person too, I can definitely make videos about that. And that was a 9-month experience. Beauty school was every single day, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Well, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. I really miss it. I loved it. Like, it made me so much gayer. Like, I am telling you, beauty school made me so much gayer and I love it. I am here for it. I just felt like I was able to like embrace me, embrace the gay. And it's like, oh, these things don't make me a woman, they just make me super gay. And that's fantastic. And I love that for me. I did not anticipate it taking 6 months to get my license, and it was like a 4-hour-long test, but I passed. So I am now a licensed cosmetologist. I actually graduated June 6th. And then I had my top surgery June 20th. Literally like the week of top surgery, we had our first rehearsal for Train. And I had already been producing it for like months, but you know, since the fall before that. But I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to be at the first rehearsal. So we literally zoomed in and I'm like, my bandages and I'm like, hey everybody. It was so, actually I have a picture of it. Wait, let me go get it. This is it. Do you see? Wait, I'm actually really small. Where am I? I'm right there. That was really what I did for like the entirety of my summer, was produce Train. That is pretty much me at this moment in my life. Finally, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who's watching. If you're a new follower, new subscriber, hi, nice to meet you. But if you've been following me from the time I was 11 when I started making these videos, y'all are the real ones. And I just want to say thank you so much for caring about my life and following me for all these years. From time to time, I'll get messages from old followers or old subscribers being like, hey, it's really nice to see that you're doing well and, you know, living your queer dreams. And I'm like, yes, thank you so much. Just so you know, I respond to and see every single one of those messages. And it means a lot to me that you still care. If you're interested in seeing anything from my theater stuff to cosmetology to being queer, non-binary things, gender education, I'm literally so passionate about that. I actually even did a gender education workshop at the Boston Conservatory. I got hired as a guest artist. So I have a whole workshop. It's like 80 minutes workshop. I could do maybe in segments or like break it up, like break up the themes. So yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.